How to lower your larynx? Okay, so first, we need to understand why we lower our larynx. What is the intention behind it? And in my opinion, you would only do this for one of only two reasons. First one, you want to change the color of your voice, because yes, you can change the color of your voice by changing the position of your larynx. A higher larynx is going to give you this sound, while a lower larynx is going to give you this sound. To make it very simple, I'm not mentioning clearer, whiter or more open sound versus darker, covered, closed sound. You just need to hear the difference between this kind of sound that is right here, up here, and then is the other sound. This is the other sound when you lower your larynx. I feel a bit silly doing this, but I trust that it may help you. And the other reason would be for singing high notes. You know, when you approach your high register and you have to go through the passaggio, there is an adjustment that needs to take place. Because if you approach your high register in the same way you do the middle or low register, your voice is going to become strangled and you will not be able to do it. Lowering your larynx is very, very simple. You can actually feel it yourself. If you place one or two of your fingers right here, you can feel your larynx. Now try to swallow. You can feel that it went down. Now you want it to stay down. I repeat, if you want to be certain of whether or not you have lowered your larynx, do this simple test. So you put your fingers, feel your larynx, and swallow. You will feel the movement of your larynx. And now you just have to make sure that it stays down and that it doesn't go up as it would normally do after swallowing. That is how it would be felt physically. Now it can also be heard by producing a sound like this. It's very simple. It's like yawning in a certain way. When you speak with this sound, this would be kind of sob quality of voice, but it is also a dark sound. This is also produced with a low larynx. And as I said before, you can also take it up and then your voice is going to start sounding like this. It's not falsetto, it's very similar. It's just my larynx going up. Now what happens to produce that sound with a high larynx position, you are basically taking your larynx up and you make the spaces in your mouth smaller. Naturally, that is going to produce that kind of sound. And when it is the opposite, you lower the larynx, you want to have like more space. You shape your instrument in that way, and then that would naturally produce that darker color and quality that you might be looking for. Knowing how to change the position of your larynx and understanding why you want to do it and why sometimes you actually need to do it is very important, because it is going to provide you with lots of flexibility with your voice. But remember, if your intention with this is to sing high notes, lowering your larynx is not going to be enough. It is a part of it. To sing high notes, you need a combination of different things. Now, I have a video about singing high notes. I will leave it here if you want to check that out. Of course, remember that the degree in which your larynx is going to be lowered depends on the style of music you want to sing. An opera singer would tend to lower the larynx more than a popular singer. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe to my channel because it really helps me out. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Looking back at the good times.